easy to implement.
Excited to start.
Inspired and influenced.
Empowered and motivated.
Positive and calming strategies.
Calming.
Strategies.
Allows us to be present in the moment. Fantastic and practical.
Eager to implement.
Crucial for our kids.
Peaceful.
Mindfulness.
Motivated.
Keen to get started.
Enthusiastic and energised.
Inspired.
Higher or?
The preconceptions that I had were probably close to what was given to us as the course. However, we weren't aware that we were going to be trained to be facilitators. So that was something that was a little bit different to what I was expecting coming into the course.
And the power of being this model, Train the Trainer, allows us to really consolidate our learning through this experience and help share this journey with our staff.
So, and that is also going to make it easier when we go back to our school. The way that we were perceiving it as a whole school approach is going to make it a lot more positive for us as well as for the staff, because we've got that skill and that confidence to be able to do that when we get back to our colleagues.
Yeah, that's a really good question, Alistair. Look, there's a whole range of answering those questions. Probably the biggest one was that, as we all know, we have such a ginormous workload at school. How would you fit something in? You know, what's the time constraints? How is it relevant to the classroom? And the biggest thing that I've learned from this is it's a whole philosophy that you can include in all your subjects and units of work. That it's a mindset that there is a program to do with it, but it is a mindset that you can then use throughout the day. The other thing is, it is something that we've learnt that can be short bursts. So you can do your meditation or your breathing throughout the day for short periods of time as brain breaks, or it's such an important thing to do, so that then it's calming for that lesson and it helps with that.
Yeah, and I think that each school can take it a little bit or a lot of the mindfulness program and use it in your school to each setting. I was a little bit worried about how we would use it in a big school, but I can see benefits of using little bits in the classroom and then those small group activities that we could do with the program.
So the first thing we're going to do at O'Connor is Kath, Daryl and I, we're form a little team and sit down and look at who we're going to identify, and we're going to run our sessions on the same day so that we can actually have a debrief afterwards. So for the first 3 groups that we offer it to, we're looking at Year 7 largely, but possibly Year 9 and a Year 8 group as well. So yeah, that's our first step, to identify, to run some sessions, to debrief and problem solve together.
Our first step will be going back and talking with our principals and talking about how we thought that maybe starting as a whole school, small sessions across both campuses would be where we would start, hopefully.
And we're very keen to bring in the daily meditation into our Year 7 pack each morning, so that's where we feel we'll get a larger reach.
That's where we thought we could realistically start, as we've got the 2 campuses, and start with a 5-minute, 10-minute breathing or meditation as part of maybe the morning assembly, something like that. But that will be talking to our leadership team about what their vision is for it as well.
Because there's power in having their support. Because as we hear regularly, it's about being authentic and having a whole approach. So not just about students, but about our staff as well.
So I'd like to go back at St Xavier's and tell the other staff members about this during a staff meeting, explain to them how I thought the 2 days went, show them the program, go through the slides with the staff, get them on board, tell them that and explain how mindfulness really worked for me for the 2 days and how important it is in a school setting, and as a staff we should be doing it, and referring back to the resources we've been given.
Yeah, so to further extend that, I think the biggest thing we took away is getting the staff on board. We talked about the little meditation forms that we can take part in, and maybe pulling those apart and maybe doing those each staff meeting. So maybe the first staff meeting you could look at one of the strategies and actually do that with the teachers so that it becomes a more meaningful exercise and they are part of that, and then they feel more happy and comfortable to take that on into their classrooms and to be feeling part of the process as well.
Inspired and hopeful.
Excited.
Reflective.
Connected and aware.
Ready.
Exciting opportunities for kids.
Important and inspired.
Inspiring and necessary.
Hi, I'm Georgina, facilitator of the Peaceful Kids program, and it's been fantastic to meet everyone here the last 2 days and work with everyone in Tamworth. Thank you.